Sarah McChesney, and I am a junior now at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. I moved here almost 4 years ago now, so I've been attending King's Cross for about that amount of time, and yeah.
I'm Sarah Witherspoon, and I'm Sarah McChesney's neighbor. I'm also a junior at the University of Tennessee. I'm doing mechanical engineering there. I've been attending King's Cross since I was 8 or 9, a long time. So like we said, we both go to University of Tennessee. This last semester, we both were part of a Bible study that was all about discipleship. And so we want to just kind of share about you, like what the Lord laid on our heart about it and what we've been doing this summer here in Tullahoma. So after actually the first morning of Joshua's team, we're walking out to the car, and Sarah turns to me and she's like, Sarah, we need to do this at home. We need to bring this back because, we don't have anything for, we don't have a lot that really encourages college kids or rising college students. And so at first I was like, okay, that'd be good. But what do we know about leading a Bible study? What do we know? And but we just we prayed about it, and we just both felt God laying it on our hearts that, when we went into college, we wish we would have had this. We wish we would have known how important it is to just make God your priority in your life. In high school or in college, anytime, you're around friends, and they influence you whether you know it or not. And when we got to school, you're constantly around people who are not in the Word and are not, strong in their relationship with Christ. So, having people that you're with to influence you, we wish that we would have had that in high school and as soon as we got to college. That's why I think it's really important.
This lady had once told me, she was like, whenever I have an issue or problem or question, I go to someone biblical or someone that has God in their life. And I had realized my freshman year of college, a lot of my friends didn't. And I would go to them for simple questions, but even the simple questions, I feel like you would need someone that is surrounded with God. And you need friends that are all have that same relationship with God or wanting that same relationship in order to get the kind of answer that God would want to give. And so
that desire for God was back in my life again. Through high school, I just kind of was going through the motions of church, and I always believed. I never stopped believing. I tried to always do the right thing, so I thought I was, better than everybody else because I wasn't drinking or doing any of that stuff. But, I didn't have a real strong relationship with Christ, and so I just get excited about Christ, and I just am seeing what He's doing in the lives of everyone around me. And, I look forward to reading the Bible at night. I look forward to being in His Word and to praying. I'm in constant conversation with Him all the time. And He's the first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning. And it's just a whole heart-changing experience.
I had God in my life, and I did, but after Joshua's team, throughout Joshua's team, I grew that deep relationship with Him that only, once you feel it, once it hit you, your rock bottom, your soul, then you realize, oh my gosh, God is all around me. And I would walk to class, and I would start to pray for anyone that I walked by and anyone that I saw that, was lonesome or walking by me. Joshua's team helped me open up my eyes to all the hearts that He hasn't touched yet. And that's a huge number.
How many people on campus, how many people in this world, how many people back home don't know God or don't have that relationship with God? And, once it's such a big part of you, how can you not just run out to the streets and just praise Jesus? You just want everyone to know, and, I don't know, it's a great experience.
It's so powerful. To have people not our age but a little bit above our age that we could go to and talk to about our problems, and because we are going to fail and we are going to fall and mess up a lot. And I think that is necessary. You need someone that's going to be able to listen to you and not judge you, but be able to say, okay, you learned, let's talk about it, you shouldn't do that again. If I could say it, get plugged in, go find a church, find people that have the same values and passion with God as you do.
Huge thing. I really want to encourage you, seniors or high schoolers, to make the decision now, when you go to college or wherever you're going, find a church, get plugged in, from the beginning, because there's always excuses. I don't have time, I'm busy, I have homework. I've always had homework. Engineering, you always have a test, always have homework. But I learned, like, that can't be an excuse. When I graduate and get married and have kids and get a job, am I going to have any more time then? No. You just have to make it a priority. And then you don't even feel like you're giving up time. You don't feel like you're making sacrifices. You know, there's just really no other way to live once you have God, like, in the center of your heart, and it's really encouraging.